Hello and welcome to Lyon again. It's been a little while since we've had the chance to offer you something a little bit special. We've talked about several different watches in the past and even diamonds and one or two other unusual features that we have. But today we've got something which the Bremont watch company have introduced, and we've been able to obtain one or two pieces, but we'd just like to introduce the new, as you can see from our illustration here, the Wright Flyer limited edition. There's 100 pieces of rose gold, and we've managed to obtain one or two of them, and it's a little bit special, so I'll show it to you first and then we'll have a little chat about it. First of all, presentation. As usual with Bremont, the presentation is exceptional. Solid wooden cases, push button to release, it says he. There we go. And then we reveal the watch. Full history of what the Wright brothers were able to achieve back in 1903, and in association with Bremont, because they've had such a background with the aeronautic industry and generally they just love planes, the two brothers. They've obtained part of the fabric which was used on the wing of the 1903 aeroplane, which was the first flight by the Wright brothers, and as a result they've incorporated part of it, part of the fabric, actually into the watch. Now, limited editions aren't new to Bremont. They had a lot of success with the HMS Victory watch, which they did. Again, a slightly different styling. And they've done a number of sort of EP120s, several other watches. The Code Breaker was one of the recent ones. Now, beautiful looking watch. I love the idea of the seconds hand at 9 o'clock. They've actually, with Superluminova, they've aged the Arabic numerals, which I think is rather smart. The button I love. I see a lot of these on this style of button on the old pocket watches, which I think is very suitable for a watch which is embracing what happened in 1903. If you look closely at the dial, you will actually see 1903 on the seconds hand dial as well. Now, we'll just turn it slowly. Beautiful inlaid case of white and rose. And as we turn it over, that is something special. Beautiful movement, designed in association with Swiss partners, and this is a very, very well finished and beautifully balanced watch. 50-hour power reserve they have, and if we can just show you here, this is the muslin material, or the fabric, which was used on the Wright Flyer, and they've managed to obtain through the Wright family in order to be able to use it. And as you can see, the beautiful sort of propeller design that they have. They do come out with some very original pieces, very flowing, but I do like the expansion of the glass caseback, which is sapphire crystal. Now, at one time you couldn't see as much of the movement as you can in this one, but I love the demasking that you have, the final finishing, and the whole quality has been increased as they establish themselves as manufacturers. here in the UK, and they are becoming not only very highly qualified watchmakers and manufacturers, but they are also becoming very desirable and very collectible watches, all in rose gold. Beautiful. Even to the buckle, which is also a pin buckle, which is also in rose gold, with the Bremont emblem on the buckle itself. Now, Bremont have also produced this particular model both in steel and also in white gold. The white gold is quite expensive, but there's a limited number of pieces available with each of the particular metals. But yes, it's quite a privilege when you think about it. You've got the history of the Wright brothers, the first flight, and how we've progressed since then with space and, you know, travelling as we have. And it's only just over 100 years really. So it's quite something to be quite flattered being able to show this to you. And if I can help you anymore and you'd like to email me perhaps, my email at the shop is bob@bankslion.co.uk. Any inquiries, any queries that you may have, please email me and I'll try my best to answer them and help you with any sort of problems that you may have. Okay, thank you very much for watching. As I say, it's been a pleasure to show such a beautiful watch, and certainly one for investment, definitely. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again shortly.